Welcome back to day 7 of the free to play guide. Today is a chill day. Not a lot going on here. We do have 5,000 diamonds from the 7-day sign in bonus, which is huge. Very welcome. We were broke. And all these tasks today I had them done right as I logged in. So you should be in the same boat. Grab your God Air card. I'm personally going to wait a minute before pulling this until the next hurdle just because it gives us the flexibility and might choose something else. Ultimately, this is a sneak peek. I'm probably going to go for Night Eater, but we'll find out in a few days. And just want to make sure you are, clear that this 23 hours, all these will go away. So go back and check to see if there's any of these things that you can accomplish before it resets. This is just a level gap. I might not even reach it. I think it's possible if you started right on fresh server. So it's only a couple of hundred diamonds, not a big deal. This would be quite hard to without spending some diamonds in the abyss to purchase ways of upgrading it. So I wouldn't worry about that. But everything else is clearable. And the other thing that's going to be ending today is the Dragon Spine Tower Rally. This is a small little tournament, so just do your best to push up. You should probably be around top 50 if you followed the guide and got as far as I did. I'm probably going to get pushed out of the top 20, realistically. And there was the Lost Empire that I didn't talk about the other day. I had already cleared it. It's really straightforward. Do your best to get 3 stars. You get 5 resets, and I would recommend trying to save them until the end. After the first battle, you can quick battle your way through, and it's a fun mode that every time on the first stage, the 6th stage, the 11th stage, you get a buff to choose from, and just pick it based on your team. So, for instance, I had seen a buff that was increased damage for light dark heroes or for dark heroes, and I have Night Eater and Dark Knight on my team, both dark heroes, 50% more damage big. I had a stun rangers for this time because a lot of people have celestial spear. It will stun their celestial spear. So just use some logic and make sure you're choosing buffs around your team. If you're running Lord of Time and Saint and you see something for priest, could be really good to pick up. Once you clear it all in the shop here, there is a couple of different routes. I tended to save them right off the bat. The second time this comes around, we could actually we'll get enough so we can fill the difference. We'll get 30 each round. We'll be able to purchase 40 next time around because we can already purchase 37. So that's what I like to buy first and get a treasure for our Empress to give her more damage. Ultimately, in the end, eventually, on my main free to play, I focus these for front two. This blue one's going to give you more early game, but you get stuck here, so that's why I went for the long haul. So if you want early game power, get treasures, and these probably treasures are more impactful first couple. And then once you run out of this stardust, eventually you kind of will, then just focus on these. If you want initial power. If you're thinking long term, I would recommend the ones that say recommended. And other than that, the Mythic Adventure, we had the quick battle skip, so that saves us a lot of time. I have to try and go through here and see if I can push it up. I have all the sages one, but only 2 stars here, and not sure if I'll be able to get by it because it's 9 rounds, and I think it took me like 20 the last time I watched. So if I can get by, I'll increase the difficulty, but I think we might just need Empress to get by it. And right before I let you go, let's check out the events. There is the trial summon events for the artifact. You cannot use an artifact unless you're 9 star or after day 15. And sneak peek, day 15, all the trials for the cornets are done. So unless we decide to rank up our Night Eater to 9 star, we're probably not going to be able to fully utilize this artifact. So I'm going to wait personally until I actually need to pull for it for more damage or until the last day to fully decide. It is one of the better things to go for no matter what, especially because the mages are the strongest. So you should go for one of these if you have the extra diamonds. But if you're really worried about whether or not you'll clear it, you can just follow along and see what I do in a few days. But ultimately, I'll be grabbing this, and even though it's an older, inferior weapon, I'm still going to be grabbing the Dragon's Roar if I do, just because it gives you the ability to do like true damage on a bunch of heroes, adds another layer of RNG for your team, and it makes it so you can clear stuff that you wouldn't be able to in the past. And that's everything I really want to point out for today. It is a nice chill day. Relax. Tomorrow the heat will turn back up, and we'll be getting our third coronet hopefully. And as always, have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And take care.